Today, I've got Bella here. We're coming off of, I would say kind of a little break. We had a weekend, and I think the last time we filmed with her would have been like last Thursday, would it have been? I don't think we filmed on Friday. We didn't film on Friday because we left Thursday night. I think we filmed on Thursday with her, and we had a really good week last week. And we worked her with other dogs. We worked her in very practical situations. She's come on really strong with recognizing the right time to look for help, and when she's not confident, she's super responsive to the whistle. The issue that we still have is, I would say, when she thinks she knows something, the whistle isn't strong enough to stop her quite yet. That'll come, and we're already seeing nice progress with that. Her handling is starting to click. She's probably better and more responsive in real-world application type setups than she is in simplistic drills. We still need to have a balance, I think, of those simple drills. I'm going to probably do a little bit of it today. Real formal rights and lefts, a couple formal backs maybe. But before we get into that, I think I also like the idea of, or I'm recognizing the idea of with her, of her boredom comes, she gets pretty bored with regular training. She gets distracted a little bit more with regular training, formal type training. So I'm going to see if I can't figure out ways to do a better job of balancing it with maybe new stuff or challenging stuff or fun stuff in combination with real behavioral changing or shaping from like a formal right and left along that fence line or that tree line. We set that up very simple for her to understand the concept. Now we're working on transferring those formal drills to more application in the field, and then we'll probably end up going back and kind of making some changes to the way we set it up and make it a little bit more realistic, a little more challenging, not so training wheel like, but it's a progression of going back and forth. So real clinical and formal, and then very real world, and then see where the shortfalls are, and then kind of jockey ourselves back and forth. Today, the fun thing that we're going to do, I hope this is fun for her, is going to be in preparation. Now we've got an early goose season coming up. Now this is frozen hard, so I'm going to start out with it hard just because the softer it is, maybe I find that it's a little bit harder for him to pick it up. This is, the difficulty with this bird is the weight. It's compact. You can see that I tape the wings up so that the wings aren't flopping around. I tape them up. Sometimes I knock the head right off of it. The head's on it right now, so if she does get a hold of it, she might break it off. But it's frozen, very hard, but it's heavy. And so one of the things with her that I think we may find is she's a pretty bold little spunky dog, and I don't know that the weight is going to necessarily turn her off. It might take a little bit of encouragement, but the introduction to a bigger dummy has never been an issue. I don't anticipate this to be an issue, but it could be. And I've had a lot of dogs that struggle with big geese. And so we oftentimes run into it, and then we take steps back. Just like anything else in training, we take steps back, and we kind of incrementally build back up to this. Eventually we'll be picking these up fresh where they're not frozen. That's a different feel. That's a different balance. Right now this is frozen like a block of ice. When they're warm, they're going to shift. It's different for the feel in their mouth. The weight is going to be different for balancing, although the weight is the same, it's just balanced different. And that's important, especially for little dogs. She's on the smaller side. I don't think she's much over 45 pounds, maybe pushing 50 pounds at best. So picking up a bird that's 15 pounds is considerable. I'm going to show you how I do it with her. We're going to do it with her and see how it goes, and then make adjustments if necessary. Typically, I try to get them excited. I kind of throw all formalities away. I don't make them be real steady to start out with. She's a steady dog. We don't worry about steadiness with her at all, or very, very little. So I go the opposite now, and I kind of let her get a little more excited. I don't worry about her sitting and being steady. I'll let her break and chase it down to start out with, and then we'll start bringing it back to the way she's used to making retrieves. If she has an issue, What I typically have done in the past is I take like a blanket or a beach towel, I roll it up to be about the size of this, but it doesn't weigh a fraction of it, but a fraction. So I start getting her to picking up like a rolled up beach towel, and then I like to slide in decoy weights, lead bars basically, and I'll just slowly add weight to them until they get to be about the weight of a goose. I can tape wings. I've got goose wings, and I can tape wings to the outside of it when it's real light, get her used to, and she's picked up feathers. We shot a flyer over her last week, first pigeon over her. She did a wonderful job. That's all on Instagram if you're following there. So that was a first. So it's mid-August, and so we've got about 2 weeks left till dove season, and 2 weeks till the early goose, and 2 weeks till teal. So it is time for her to be picking this stuff up. I don't think we're going to run into major issues. If we do, we'll work through them. If she's not ready to go to the field for geese, we could take her with and not have her pick geese. I mean, there's value in taking the dog and not necessarily hunting with her. So let's start it out. All I'm going to do is get a fun game with her. Come here. Come on. And we're just going to see if we can't get her picking this up. Now, there is going to be probably a little bit of lack of confidence to start out with. Good. Ready? Go get it. Bella. Good girl. So she's going to feel it for the first time and go, wow, this is totally different. Come on. That's a good girl. Come on. That's all right. There's a little bit. Go on. Get it. Good girl. Come on. Good. Come on, Bella. Come on. That's a good girl. Get it. Here. Bella. Here. Good girl. So she's showing this hesitation. Well, let's re-engage her a little bit here. What is that? Good girl. Come on. She's just got to figure out how to get it up. And so once she figures out, I just got to grab a hold of this thing. Come on. Ready? Get it. Bella. Good girl. There. Come on. There. Come on. That's a good dog. That's a good girl. Come on. That's okay. You saw her reach out and try to grab a hold of it. Now she's figuring out, right here is where she's got to get. So she's got to get this it's too big this way for her. She's got to get the side of it. So we got to get her to figure out where that mouth is going to go. Come on. And you can see she's real steady. Come on. Ready? Good girl. There. There's a good dog. Come on. That's a good girl. Come on. That's a good dog. Very good. Come on. Good girl. Good. That's a good girl. Now, I'm not going to be in a hurry to take it from her. Good. I want her to practice that hold. Good girl. Did. But I also don't want her to hold on to it so long that she drops it. So it's a balance. It's getting her to figure out where to pick it up, how to pick it up. Now, when it's thawed out, is she going to get it by the breast? We don't want her picking it up by the wing. That's why we got it taped on there. Good. Ready? Bella. And like I said, she's quite bold little dog. Good girl. Come on. There. She's figuring out right where to put that mouth so she can get a hold. But she's got to balance it too. Come on. There. Come on. And she's too far to one end to make it balance. Come on. That's a good dog. Come on. Good girl. Good dog. Come on. That's a good girl. Right here. Come on. There. Right here. Good. Hold. Good. Did. A lot of work for a little dog like that. I mean, you can see she's just got a lot of heart though, and she's gonna figure it out. And it took a few times. Now, I have seen people try to do this with their dogs, where they throw it like I did in the beginning, and the dog doesn't get it the first couple times and quits. Like, she didn't even give us much of an effort to pick it up. And so the key here is, I've seen it where that's happened, and I know people's personalities, and they'll message me, oh, she's not doing it. She's not doing it. Frustrated. So frustrating. She's supposed to be a goose dog. She's supposed to be a duck dog. Won't even pick up a goose. Well, it's nearly the size of her. It's quite a challenge to start out with. So when they run out and they don't pick it up, she blinked at it. Oh, she's not a duck dog. She didn't pick it up. I know some people have that mentality of, wow, she's not doing it, and they get upset. They get frustrated, and they start, instead of encouraging her to get it, they start hollering at her because she's not getting it. You should know what this is. She should know what retrieve is. She should have picked that up the very first time. No, it's completely different. It's completely new to her. So I don't mind her the first few times. I don't mind her running up to it and blinking and going, I don't want anything to do with it. I mean, for the first few times, she might be intimidated by it to the point where she's cautious. And if that's the case, I am really encouraging to her. Good girl, you went and checked it out. You're brave. That's step one. Before you can go pick it up, you're going to have to be able to run over to it and be comfortable. So put yourself in the little pup's position and realize, man, this is huge, big things for her. So celebrate little victories. And if we did this for a little while and she hadn't picked it up, I'd have ended it. I'd have ended it positive with her running out to it and smelling it. I said how good she is. I'd have helped her. I'd have shortened it up. I'd have pitched it from here. I'd have let her smell it a little bit. I'd have helped her pick it up. And I'd say, oh, you're so good, good girl. So that she doesn't think anything negative about that big old stinky goose. Instead, she goes, Dad and me are going to go pick this up. It's pretty fun. Eventually, I would build up that excitement in her. Now, I kind of anticipated it going into it. She's a bold little dog. But I've always said it from the beginning. She's cautiously bold. She's always cautious about something new. I think it's a sign of intelligence. I think it's completely genetic. I think she's really a smart dog. And so when she experiences something new, she's skeptical until she builds the confidence and the trust in something. Now, again, she's been sitting here steady as a rock, like almost too steady. I couldn't get her to go at first. She wasn't comfortable running. That's perfect. That's just how I like them, because it's real easy to get back to this. Bella. Good girl. Good girl. Good dog. Come on. She's got to figure out not to pick it up from the back end. Get it in the middle. There. There. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not going to work when you pick it up from the side. There. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. There. Come on. That's a good dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now it's not going to work when you pick it up from the front either. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pick it up. That's a good dog. Oh, that's a good dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Now she's got it by the neck. Good. And I'm not going to argue with her on that. Good. Good. But we're going to give her a chance to get one more nice one. Bella. And she's just got to figure out, get it in the middle. Get a good balance on it. Too far back, it's going to flip over. Too far back, going to flip over. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a good girl. Come on. Come on, Bella. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. That's why we tape the wing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bella. Come on. There. Good girl. Good girl. Now what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to help her. Hold. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. I'm going to help her put it right in the middle. Very good. Look at you. So proud. Good. Good girl. Hold. She's got all the weight of it. Hold. Hold. Good. Good. Come on. Come on. Bring it here. That's a good dog. Sit. You can see it nearly picks her back feet up off the ground. Did. I mean, it's a lot of weight in the front. Good girl. Good girl. And that'll be good for today. So that's it for, sit. That's all I'm going to do with the bird here today. That was good, plenty. Chance for her to pick it up. Now, from there, we're not going to be quite done. It's a beautiful morning. It's probably in the 70s, but heel. From there, we're going to go work on something else. I haven't done a hunt command with her for a while, so probably let's go do that. Get a nice little hunt command in. Give her a chance to cool down. So we get into this shade. Good. And we can slow things down. That was a real exciting little few minutes. But you saw how the idea there was to let her, encourage her, and let her start to figure out the puzzle. The puzzle was, I got this giant bird. how am I going to pick it up? Do I have the confidence, first of all, to do it? Once we got over that part of it, it was, well, physically, how do I do it? And she's still got a tendency to want to pick it up from the back end. Well, the back end is skinnier. She's got a little mouth. So the back end is skinnier, so that's where she wants to push herself. But every time she picked it up, it's top heavy, and she's not strong enough to just pick it right up off the ground. She's also not tall enough to pick it right up off the ground, because if she picks it up from the butt, the head's dragging on the ground. Now, you saw the value of taping the wings, because at one point she wanted to pick it by the wing. I don't want her in the habit of that. At the very end, we gave her a little bit of a help that will lead into our next session with that goose, is pick it up right here. Get it right in the chest, get it right in the center, and which is why, there's a reason why every retrieve, go back and watch all the retrieves that we've done with her. It's not just for a good delivery. It's not just for a nice hold. Here. It's so that when we get onto these big objects like a goose, we start to understand. I just adjusted that. It was necessary. It wasn't perfect. Here, come on, Bella, here. It wasn't perfect. So when she brings it this time, it's perfect. Good. Did. And so the reason why we want her picking it right here is because when it's magnified times 5, she picks it right here, she can get it up. If they get in the habit of picking up the dummies like this and bringing them back to you, what is that going to do when it translates to the goose? She can pick it up by one end and think, yeah, that's normal. And so all of a sudden it's super heavy on one end and she can't get it up and bring it back to me. Yeah. So there's reasoning for everything we're doing on the foundation part of it. Like I call foundation, oftentimes I refer to foundation as obedience. Foundation just means beginning, what you build off of. Retrieve has foundation, and we work on that a lot, delivery. And delivery isn't just where the dog brings it to or how the dog brings it in. The delivery means how the dog holds it in its mouth, not flopping around, not dropping it, not dropping it, picking it up, dropping it, picking it up. The value in all that stuff in training with dummies is when they learn to not drop and pick up, when it turns into a bird and it's alive, a cripple, they drop it and pick it up, drop and pick it up. They drop it, they're hunting again. It might take 5 minutes for them to catch it again. They might not catch it again. It might fly. So there's value in all that foundational retrieving stuff that you don't necessarily get the return on until you start in on next step stuff with the birds. So let's send her in. Let her hunt this little piece of cover, Bella. Bella. Lost. 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 We're going to get a little handling out of this. Lost. Let her work the cover. Lost. Let her go through it and tell me there's nothing here. Lost. 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 Get out. Good. Lost. Lost. Good girl. Good girl. Lost. Lost. Good girl. Good girl. She's touching scent. You can tell by the tail. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Can't quite find there. Good girl. There. Good girl. So that time, let her hunt through, let her hunt through, let her hunt through. I don't want her to give up. So I let her hunt, hunt, hunt. And then she decided, I got to the point where I said, okay, she's where I want her. She's on this side. I stopped her purposely with my right hand up because I knew I was going to send her to the right. I pitched with my left. Get out. And she went and hunted. Get her into that area. Give her that verbal lost, lost, lost. And then I went quiet as soon as I read her tail. Now, her tail changed and really went for a while. She just couldn't quite pin it down, but she was touching scent, and you could tell when she's touching scent. So when she's touching scent, I'm going to let her be. So let's bring her back over here. Heel. We're going to put her into this cover. Here. Here. Here, good. That was tempting to her. She looked right into those weeds and went, I'd really like to go in there and hunt. No, we said come to us. Here, good. Come on, come on, right here. Bella, sit, good. Bella, lost, 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 good. I'm gonna let her work that cover through a little bit and tell me there's nothing in there. Lost, good, lost. Ah, lost. I don't want her hunting over here. I want her to hold this cover. Lost. Trying to tighten up her little circle. Good, lost, 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 good. She's checking back, she's going back in. Lost, good, good, good. Get my ball ready. I want to get a stop to the whistle. Lost, lost. And we're going to handle her to the left. Lost. Get out. Good. Lost. Lost. Good. Good girl. Very good. Here, here, here. Right here. Good. Dead. Good. 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 All right. Heel. Heel. Now, I'm going to send her out and let her just work these weeds. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Good. Let's go. Okay. That's to let her know she doesn't have to heel here. I'm just going to get her working quartering through. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Bella. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Come on. Let's go. Good. Come on. Come on. A little more freedom. Allowing her to hunt a little. Let's go. Let's go. Not going to give her a dummy until she gets out a little. Let's go. Let's go. Bella. Let's go. Let's go. Good. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Look at her look at her look to me. She wants help. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. We don't do a lot of this. Letting her work free. Good. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Because the reason is, usually I have a hard time controlling her with these distractions. She's pretty ignoring of me. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Bella. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Let's go. I'd like her to get away from me a little. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Bella, let's go. Good. Bella, let's go. She's really holding tight with me, which I'm not going to complain about. Because typically, off lead, if I tell her to get out, she's getting out so much, she's disconnecting with me. That's what she's done historically. And today it's I guess I've seen a little bit better. I've noticed it from a heel work standpoint, just walking around the yard. She really has a nice habit now of getting into heel position. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Now I'm going to do the opposite and ask her to get away from me a little bit. Come on, come on, let's go. Let's go. Good. Good. Come on. But if she does want to stick tight to me, that's okay too, because I want to do this instead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Here. Bella. Bella. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. This morning we went for a walk. I went for a walk with her, and we kicked out two pheasants out of the fence row, separating the food plots from me and my neighbor. And the bird flushed, and she went. She ran and I didn't have a whistle or anything. She went. I called her. Wasn't stopping her. She ran it off about 40 yards, stopped, turned around and came back. So, heel. Now, she wasn't she's a little tired right now. She had a lot more energy. We were out just free walking. I feel like sometimes when we get into this area, she has a tendency to suck a little tighter to me, just because this is where we do a lot of training. Come on. Come on. Come on. So if she wants to stay tight to me, I'll use that to my advantage too. So we just pitch an unseen back. We're using this real overgrown mowed strip, which I gotta mow all this yet. Again, heel, heel. Bella. Good. That's what I want. I want her running with her head up. Good. Come on. That was real short. Good. It was very short. It's exactly what I want out of her. She ran. She was going to keep going. She ran with her head up, saw the dummy, stopped, and brought it. It's a really short little blind retrieve for her. Heel. Heel. But that's what I like. Heel. And it was a yellow dummy, so she wasn't going to see it from a distance. There's no way she lined and saw that from where I sent her. So because she wants to be so tight with me right now and seemingly under control, well, let's work on some drills that we can benefit from her little tendency right now. And I'm going to get about done with it. We're going to finish this one. We're extending this one about twice as long. And then we're going to wrap up. Good. Now watch her head. That's why I didn't send her. Bella. Running real unsure, but strong. Good girl! When I say unsure, she's running awake. Here, 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 here. Right here. I should have seen that coming. Hold. As she, whatever she heard or saw something over there, swung her head to it, here, and really increased her speed. Hold. As she gets tired, she gets sloppy. Look at this. Hold. Hold. Right here. Come on. Come on. Right here. Good. Sit. So let's get the delivery the way we want it. Hold. It's the one thing I can knock her for a little bit there. Dead. Is the way she came in. And it had partly to do probably with her swinging her head back. She put her ears back. Her body language went, whoa. Something got her nervous over there. She sped up. She flared a little bit. She sped up and she went flying by me. I should have recognized it about out there when she started to speed up like that and went, I don't really care what it is over there, but whatever it is, I better adjust to it. Hey, hey, hey. And remind her right here, here is what I should have said. Firmed up, reminded her that, come to me, I'm safe. Whatever it is that's bothering you over there, just come to me. It'll be fine. And it would have reminded her, slow down. Slow down, deliver into the front. So what do? 2 or 3 times in a row. Let's make it right. Come on. Let's make it right. Come on. Come on. Come on. And get the delivery where we want it. Sit. But that's it. That's a good session today. Really nice. Really happy with picking up the goose. Now that's not something I consider check it off the box. We're done with that. We'll need to get her much more confident with it. We'll have to get her figured out where she goes out, picks it right every time, right away. No fooling around, no dancing around with it. We'll get there, and then from there we'll probably start thawing that goose out and do it while it's warm. And then by that time it'll be the first, and we'll have some fresh geese to, if not hunt over and have her try to pick. It'll be, the first time out, I don't know that I'll even send her on a retrieve. She'll watch. She'll maybe get one that I throw for her in the blind. I don't know that I'm going to send her out on one, but it's a 100% transitional this year for her. It's transitional training. I don't even know if I call it hunting. We're going to take her hunting, but it's going to be a transition from when we're what we've done from training to hunting, and it's going to be the year probably of that at least. So we just finished up in the field, and I remembered when we walked back in the yard, intentionally I threw the goose out in the yard before we were done. And so I always like ending on positive stuff. I didn't think our end was bad by any means, it was fine. But we set this up, so I'm going to circle back and say, why don't you just record this, Ben? The reason I did it was I want to come back into the yard, and now we've got a goose that's laying there. It's been laying there for 15 minutes now since we've been gone, and we're going to send her on it to finish it out that way. Now, the question will be, will she carry the boldness that we got her excited with in the beginning? We've got her a little tired, we've worked on some other stuff, and now we're back to where we were in the beginning. Can I get her through it mentally to get that goose picked up and brought back to me? Because you can see, she's in a different state of mind right now. She's tired, it's hot, we're in the sun. But now is where it's going to take her to dig a little bit deeper to make that retrieve on the goose. So I think it's a good way to test that ability for her to work through a little bit of stress, if you will. Now I shouldn't have probably done that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good girl, good girl. She went way earlier than I wanted to. There's a good dog right there. Good girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Bella. Come on, Bella. Come on. Bella, come on, come on, come on. Bella, here. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Bella, come on, let's go. There's a good dog right there. Here, good girl. Good dog right here. That's a good dog right here. Good girl. Very good. Very good. That's a good dog. Did. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, she nearly got the goose's head off. I'll get it off next time. So she doesn't have the option to pick that way. But just about screwed it up myself by me going to line her out, and she didn't stay steady. She broke. Well, guess what? Earlier today, I was telling her break on a goose. So what am I, I really hesitated. I was really kicking myself in the ass when I started to tell her, nah. Why am I turning her off of sending her on this retrieve? This is a big hurdle to get her past this retrieve. So despite the mistake I made there, she still went out. She still had it in her to figure out how to pick it up. She nearly picked it up by the head. She worked through that, got it by the head and the breast here area and over the wing. Picked it up, brought it back. We're going to put her away, and that's going to be a very positive ending. I will take the head off next time, so she doesn't have that option. Can't cheat that way. Either way, I'm more than satisfied. So that's what I wanted to show the end of that. I'm glad I did, because I think that's important for you to see as well. Yeah.
Drive home, and I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned